let's take you live to the fair. Our Rashad Williams has been spending the day there. Rashad, we know it just opened at 4 o'clock, but looks like you've made a friend already.
Yeah, I would say I've made a few friends actually. You're getting a little too close there, buddy. Okay, so right now there's a lot to choose from, but I decided to come into the petting zoo first to get the dirty work out of the way before I get my hands clean to eat some food. I want to walk over now. I'm joined now by Spencer of Eudora Farms here at this incredible petting zoo. I got to say that's set up. What animals can people expect to see here?
So we've got a little bit of everything. We have your typical goats, sheep. We've got a wide variety of cows. We have highlands, water buffalo, Watusi, and of course we've got the llamas, the alpacas, the camels, and these are just ones that you can feed. To look at, we have ring-tailed lemurs, we have parrots, we have coatimundis, we have wallabies, just a little bit of a wide variety of everything. So.
Great. Well, hopefully we can get some people in here to participate and hang out with the animals. Thank you, I appreciate it. And speaking of some of the animals, I am hungry right now, but I thought I would wait for myself and feed some friends over here. Okay, I thought he was gonna politely eat. Now the rest of them see, hey, wait a minute, Rashad's got some food over here. I think I got one more in my pocket. Who wants it? Who wants it? Going once, going twice. Okay, well, he took it there. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this exclusive video from Sky 4. Today is day 2 of the Great Anderson County Fair, but this footage shows you day 1 of the festivities. We're told roughly 75,000 people show up throughout the duration of the fair every year. This year, along with the changes and updates, there are several new food vendors. The organizer says normally about 50% of people get on the rides and 100% of the people eat. And that's a statistic I can definitely get behind.
We've got about 6 new vendors this year. We got a specialty grilled cheese, every kind of grilled cheese you ever wanted. We've got a steak tips bourbon chicken vendor this year. Kettle corn's new, Dippin' Dots is new. We got a vendor doing all different types of pretzels.
So a lot to choose from there. With the price of admission, you also have access to several ground acts like the sea lions, pig races, the dog show, the petting zoo where I am now, and even Lady Houdini, just to name a few. There will also be themes throughout the duration of the fair. For example, today is Senior Day, that's what they're calling it. If you are 55 and older, then you get into the fair free of charge, but if you can't make it today, you've got plenty of time to get here. The 12th on Sunday will be the last day, and I'll send it back to you guys.
Well, happy Friday to you, and right now the Great Anderson County Fair is in full swing.
Yes, and our Rashad Williams is in the middle of the action. He joins us live now, and I believe you are ascending. What are you in?
Yes, I am on the Ferris wheel right now. I gotta say, this is not a bad day at the office. I'm used to being in the studio and saying, let's take a live look from our Lake Hartwell Skycam. But once we get back up in the air, I'm gonna say, let's take a live look from our Great Anderson County Fair Ferris wheel Skycam, courtesy of photographer Kevin Moran. It's really a great time. The fair's been open for about 30 minutes now, and a decent sized crowd has come out at this moment. Okay, we're going up, and Kevin will give you a view of what we're seeing. This is just incredible, a lot of fun so far. And from the Ferris wheel to Sky 4, let's give you a look at some footage that we shot yesterday on the first day, opening day of the Great Anderson County Fair, this exclusive view. Roughly 75,000 people show up throughout the duration of the fair every year. If you're a parent with teenage children, we do have something to go over with you. There is a new rule change that you should be aware of.
We have a youth attendance policy that is 17 and under must be with a parent at all times during the fair. We implemented that a couple of years ago after 6 p.m., but this year we sell family fun, and that's what we're looking to do.
Well, aside from that, now that we have that out of the way, there will be around 75 vendors with all types of food and your favorite fair desserts to choose from. From the air, I've started to try to count some of the vendors. Yeah, I think 75 is about right, if not more. With the price of admission, you'll also have access to several ground acts like the sea lions, the pig races, a dog show that's happening a little later, the petting zoo that I showed you last half hour, and even Lady Houdini, just to name a few. Now at 5 o'clock, I will go over some other changes this year that are related to the bags that you're allowed to bring in. There's now a clear bag policy, so again, we'll go over some of the dimensions and other things that you need to know if you plan to make your way out to the Great Anderson County Fair. So hopefully I'll see the two of you after the shows are done. Hopefully you guys can come out and join us. We'll save you a seat on the Ferris wheel.
Relaxed. I'd be hanging on for dear life, wouldn't you?
It looks like it's a comfortable day out there, right, Rashad? Good temperatures?
Yes, it is. It is great. You know, I know there was a little concern of some rain at some point. The sun has been peeking in and out the last 30 minutes to an hour. It's cool one second, then it's a little hot the next. So of course it's a fair, so dress appropriately for the festivities. So yeah, come on out.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now, the Great Anderson County Fair.
Our Rashad Williams, he doesn't look like he's having any fun whatsoever out there. He's been there since the gates opened. Rashad, what's happening?
Mark, fun is an understatement. I mentioned earlier today or earlier during the shows that there are several attractions that come with the price of admission here, aside from the rides and the food. One of the main attractions, Ready Go Dog Show. Right now I'm here with co-owner Nikki, and can you just kind of tell me what can people expect when they come over here?
So here at Ready Go Dog Show, we're all about the big air. So we got those big air, world-class frisbee catching dogs. We have something called the big air box jump, where a dog vaults off a box over a 7-foot jump and into my arms. But we also have everyone's favorite, those dynamic diving dogs.
Got in the box jump. That was, the dog jumped over my head at the top of the show. So really exciting stuff. And who do we have here?
This is Peppercini. She's one of our best diving dogs.
And okay, speaking of diving, and you're hyping Peppercini up, is there any way that we could get, you know, a sample? I'm assuming this is the diving area, correct?
Yes, this is the dock right here. We line them up at the end, and then we launch them off the end of that dock into the pool. You want to see a sample?
Let's do it.
Why don't you give it a try, buddy?
Let's do it. All right, we're gonna try this out live. All right, so what exactly do I need to do here?
So you just walk to the end of the dock, turn around, look at her, and then say go, and she'll come down the dock running.
All right, here we go. We're gonna try this right now. I'm gonna try not to fall off of this thing too. All right, Mark, I need you to cross your fingers for me, all right? Appreciate that. All right, you ready? I think I'm ready. Pepper, you ready? You ready? Go! Oh, so close, so close. Any advice for the frisbee throw?
Throw a little better, buddy.
Okay, can we try one more time quick? One more time.
One more time, of course.
All right, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight if I don't get this. I gotta get it. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this again. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right, I think my work here may be done. Thank you for running me through that. I appreciate it. A lot of excitement again here at the Great Anderson County Fair, food rides, and dog shows.
Yeah, her advice was to throw it better, and he did.
I had my fingers crossed the entire time. Rashad, you just should have just heard the roar of the newsroom behind us out there as you threw it. That was a great toss there, man.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Now listen, Rashad, if you're planning on going, there are some policy changes to remember, right? What can you tell us about the bag policy?
Yeah, so the bag policy is really important. This year, you have to have a clear bag in order to get in. If you don't have a clear bag, they have solutions for you. You can get one at the gate before you enter. Let's take a quick look at some of the dimensions there. I won't go through all of the numbers. I'll allow you to see that for yourself. That gives you a better idea of what size clear bag that you can bring in, but you can't reiterate enough. The officials here at the fair want this to be family fun oriented. They want people to be safe. So again, that clear bag policy is in effect. If you don't have one, they'll supply you one. I'll have much more coming up in the next half hour. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rashad. The ideal weather to be at the Great Anderson County Fair this weekend, but thankfully there are days of fun ahead and the weather's good now.
Yeah, we have seen Rashad Williams on a Ferris wheel, petting goats, throwing frisbees. What's your next trick, Rashad?
Mark, you just listed off all the things I've been through, and you know, after doing activities like that, you work up an appetite. You guys know I love to eat. My mom always taught me wash my hands first, and I want to show you the reason why. We've got a full spread here. My stomach is growling right now. I don't know if you could hear that. I'm joined now by Mr. Todd here, one of the organizers of the Great Anderson County Fair. I know Kevin, our photographer, loves looking at this as well. Walk me through what we have here.
Food is a key element of what we do here. A lot of people come to the fair to ride rides, but 100% of the people come to eat food here. And each year we try to add some new stuff. This year we've got 5 or 6 new vendors. We got a new kettle corn vendor that has both regular kettle corn and caramel kettle corn. Something really new we're excited about this year, we have a grilled cheese vendor that does all types of grilled cheese. This is a chicken bacon ranch grilled cheese that is delicious. Take a bite of it and try it.
Yeah, I can't help myself. You're describing it here. Let me go ahead and... man. don't want to chew with my mouth open. All right, can you continue to describe what's on the table?
As we go down the line, everybody wants a funnel cake, Oreos, deep fried Oreos. That's a credit. Which one's your favorite? Everybody's on one side of the fence there. Another new vendor we have this year is our steak bites and bourbon chicken vendor. You can get basically a meal, steak bites at the fair, bourbon chicken, but then we keep all your staples that everybody loves, your cotton candy, candy apple, roasted corn. One of the highlights here is our salt and vinegar fries, but we have all types of food here at the fair, and I hope you'll come out and enjoy it with us.
All right, so I can tell you, this is really good.
It is good.
Yeah, I may not leave. You mind if I stay for a while?
You can stay. You need eat your way through the fair.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I know I always joke and say, you know, when Carol and Nigel were at the soiree, I said they couldn't get back in unless they brought food. I will try my best to bring you guys some food back because I care about all of you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. This is just such a great event. You have plenty of time to still get out here, and if you can't make it today, you have until the 12th on Sunday the 12th, to get out here. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
The concentration it takes to have chicken bacon ranch in your cheeks and still do that the way he did.
Yep.
Wow, Rashad's a pro, and I hope he does bring us back some food.
Food, ride, games. The Great Anderson County Fair is officially in full swing for everyone in our area.
Yep, the annual event runs until next weekend. And that's where we find our Rashad Williams. Rashad, how's it going?
Hey, Carol, Nigel, I have tried a lot of things, especially today. The petting zoo, the frisbee with the dog, the eating part. This is a first for me, riding on a camel. How do I look? Like a natural? This is actually not too bad. So right now, this is a part of the many attractions that you can find here at the fair, aside from the food and your normal rides that you would think about when you associate a fair. I'm here with Mr. Chris Sharp, who is handling this camel here. Mr. Chris, can you give me a little bit of information about the camel here?
This is Clyde. He's a 22-year-old dromedary camel. We're with Eudora Safari Park out of Aiken County, South Carolina. This is just one of the things we have. We have horse rides, we also have birds, and we have the petting zoo. We just like doing this. It's one of our favorite things, and when the kids are here, it's what makes our day.
Well, you heard it best there. He said when the kids come out, it really makes their day. I know I'm not a kid, but I feel like one right now on this camel. Again, several attractions, roughly 75,000 people come to the Great Anderson County Fair throughout the duration. If you can't come today, you have until Sunday, May the 12th to make it out here. I think I might need to put a little more focus on this. Actually, can I feed him?
All right, Clyde, we'll start something new, bud.
All right, here we go.
You may not be able to get his head to turn around that fast.
If he can turn. I got treats back here. Maybe not. I might have to get off. My arms aren't long enough. All right, Nigel, Carol. Hey, I also got some food. I wrapped it up, and I'll bring it back for you guys like I promised during the last half hour. I'll go ahead and send it back to you guys.
Rashad, rule changes this year requiring some teenagers to be with an adult, right?
Yes, so if you are under the age of 18, you have to have parental supervision at all times. A parent will have to be with that individual who is under the age of 18 throughout the duration of being here. So again, you cannot get in if you are under the age of 18 without your parent being with you at all times. Back to you.
Rashad, thank you.